All right, we've got the monthly market stats for January now, and we're delivering this in a video format again, just like I used to. I'm going to spit out the statistics for you. We've seen some, very small, insignificant changes, which might seem like not anything crazy on the surface level. However, some definite indications of kind of what's coming down the pipe and how things are shifting, and some of the things we've been anticipating for a couple of months now, we're starting to see. So let's get into it quick with some stats, and then I'm going to summarize at the end and kind of what does that mean for buyers, what does that mean for sellers, where are we headed, that kind of stuff. So listings comparing January 2023 to January 2024. Listings this year were at 712 active new listings, I should say, versus last year 732, so a little bit less. Sales 218 this year, 163 last year. So we have very slowly, the demand is overpowering the supply. Not at a crazy rate, but it's there. Something to note. List to sell ratio is down to 94.5%, meaning buyers are getting discounts on properties on average. So if you're a buyer, that's fantastic. You're getting discounts on properties. If you're a seller, make sure you're budgeting that for your next move. So you kind of know that you might have a little less to play with than you did previous years or months. Days to sell right now is 75 days, which is an improvement from last year. So if you're a seller going to list the property, you could probably expect to be listed for about 2 months. Active listings currently sitting out there in the marketplace right now are at 2,600 versus last year, which was 2,100. Wow, that's a huge difference. So for buyers, there's more to choose from right now. Sellers, you got a bit more competition. Now, one thing to note that's super important is although 2,600 listings right now, we got a little bit more sales. Some listed properties are down a little bit. We're still way under the 10-year average in all of these categories right now. So if that gives you a better idea of kind of where we're at, we've still seen, I guess, a lot of kind of suppression in the marketplace due to the interest rates and people just waiting for things to kind of, some changes to happen in terms of like the outlook on the marketplace. So single family homes did see an increase in benchmark price from $967,000 last year to $990,000 this year. Townhomes and condos are down just ever so slightly. I won't even mention what they were last year because they're within $5,000 or $6,000. So townhomes are currently at $728,000. Condos are at $485,000. There's a lot of anticipation and excitement in the marketplace right now. So if we get a couple more consecutive rate holds, I definitely would see that that's going to solidify the narrative in a lot of people's minds that the Bank of Canada is going to be reducing rates this year at some point. Now, a lot of people are thinking that the activity in the marketplace is actually going to pick up a lot sooner than when rates actually do start dropping, and I would probably have to jump on board with this. There's going to be a lot of people who are going to want to time the market and get in before that happens, or make the move before that happens, and before you're competing with multiple offers or looking at a super short window to make the sale type of thing. A lot of people are seeing now as the ideal time to make that move. I think things are going to start moving quite quickly as the weather starts warming up and spring approaches. So if you're a buyer or a seller and even have a thought about doing something in the next year, I'd love to connect and help you start planning for that decision and move. So with that all being said, looking forward to seeing you guys on the next one. So have a great rest of your day. Cheers.